Beyond ceremonial grandeur, the display of the Indian Army at the Republic Day carries a clear strategic message. The operational preparedness, the constant modernization, and the readiness along the borders is what we see here at the Kartavya Path in this exclusive coverage of the equipment, weapon systems and platforms that are on display for the Republic Day parade by the Indian Army. And what you see is the strongest cruise missile, the BrahMos. This is the pride of India. And BrahMos mobile autonomous launcher will be on Kartavya Path on Republic Day, showing the power and prowess of this missile system that has been made in India. This BrahMos missile system has shown its power in Operation Sindoor, and Philippines happens to be the first country, and many other countries are in line to take BrahMos from India. So this is the power of Atmanirbharta that is on a display with this 400-kilometer range BrahMos missile system. Not only BrahMos, there are many other weapon systems that are being showcased here at the Republic Day parade rehearsals, where you see the Akash air defense system. Akash happens to be the indigenous air defense missile system which has been crucial in Operation Sindoor. So this is the missile system which has been made in India. And like Akash, many other missile systems are being procured and being deployed that will be a part of Sudarshan Chakra, India's own shield for the airspace. And this is one Yodha, Him Yodha out here. You see, this is the Him Yodha, these special vehicles that are being used for operations in line of actual control areas and high altitude areas. And not only this, there are multiple other platforms that have been displayed here. We see the drone power and the counter drone systems also now being used by the Indian Army here. In this vehicle, you can see this is the drone which is being used by the Indian Army, and this showcase Drone Shakti, the power of drones, with every soldier carrying one drone, that is Eagle Prahar. So you see a combination of multiple drones out here. Kharga Chakra. These are variety of drones that have been displayed in this particular vehicle that shows the drone Shakti of Indian Army. Drones have been very crucial right from the Russia-Ukraine war to multiple other conflicts around the world. India has been taking its lessons and it has been procuring drones, and the use of drones has been seen in India in Operation Sindoor also, where not only our drones were used, but Pakistani drones were also countered. So there are multiple such platforms that are being displayed at the Republic Day parade, and we see the Shakti of Atmanirbharta of the Indian Army. India's Atmanirbharta mantra is keeping the forces strong, and what you see here is the ATAGS, India's very own artillery gun system, which has been named AMOG. Let's talk more about this and its capabilities and how it is now ready to defend the borders. I have with me Naib Subedar R.C. Verma to tell us more about this gun system. Sir, ये बताएगा कि ATAGS बहुत चर्चा में है, रिपब्लिक डे का हिस्सा है. क्या खास बात है इसकी, अगर हमारे दर्शकों को आप
बिल्कुल, सबसे पहले तो थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगा आपको। सबसे पहले ये है कि मेक इन इंडिया की पहल में ये एडवांस टोडो आर्टिलरी गन सिस्टम, जो कि एक बहुत बड़ी पहल है हमारी, और इसकी खास बात यह है कि जो इससे पहले हमारे पास बोफोर्स, जो कि बाहर से हमने गन को इंडक्ट किया है, उससे भी कहीं ज़्यादा इसकी रेंजेस हैं, और ये रेंज लगभग अप्रॉक्स 40 किलोमीटर होगी। तो इसका अभी कैलिबर की बात करूँ तो 155 mm कैलिबर है, और 52 कैलिबर जो कि बाकी गन से ज़्यादा है। तो ये हाई अल्टीट्यूड एरिया और नॉर्मली पीस एरिया के लिए बहुत ही बेहतरीन गन है।
तो ये हमारे आत्मनिर्भरता की शक्ति को दिखाता है, क्योंकि जब हम विदेश से लाया हुआ कोई साजो सामान यूज़ करते हैं और कोई भारत में बना हुआ होता है, तो अंतर होता है उसमें।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। पहली बात तो ये है कि हालांकि इसकी जो सेट सिस्टम है वो बाहर का है, लेकिन फिर भी इंडिया ने हर तरीके से इसको अपना एक मेक इन इंडिया की पहल में काफ़ी हेल्प की है।
जो पिछली हमारी बोफोर्स है और पुरानी जो आर्टिलरी गन सिस्टम्स हैं, उनसे कैसे बेहतर है इसकी स्पीड या फिर इसकी रेंज की अगर हम बात करें और ज़्यादा शक्तिशाली है?
जी, जी। सबसे पहली बात तो ये है कि हमने जो इंडिया ने जो बीएमसीएस जो अम्यूनिशन सिस्टम बनाया हुआ है, वो टोटली सभी गन्स के लिए एक सिमिलरिटी करने के लिए किया हुआ है। तो 155 कैलिबर में सारे अम्यूनिशंस हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। तो इसका पेलोड की बात करूँ 33 केजी का राउंड्स है, जो कि बाहर की तरफ जाता है, और रेंज अप्रॉक्स 40 किलोमीटर से अबव ही है अंडर ट्रायल, जो कि अभी तक इंडक्ट हुआ नहीं है फिलहाल।
तो 1 मिनट में अगर हम बात करें तो कितने ये फायर कर
यदि मैं इंटेंस रेट ऑफ फायर की बात करूँ तो फायर राउंड 1 मिनट है, लेकिन सस्टेंड रेट ऑफ फायर में 1 मिनट 1 राउंड। यस।
तो ये ए टैग्स है और बहुत जल्द ये भारत के आर्टिलरी गन सिस्टम्स में तैयार होके और अलग अलग जगहों पर इसका प्रोक्योरमेंट करके इसको डिप्लॉय भी किया जा रहा है। तो ए टैग्स जो है अमोघ, जिसे भारत में बनाया गया है, एडवांस टाउड आर्टिलरी गन सिस्टम, ये भारतीय सेना की ताकत को, ख़ास तौर पर आर्टिलरी जो फायर पावर है उसको दिखा रहा है, और ये गणतंत्र दिवस के मौके पर यहाँ पर शामिल हो रहा है। सो वी सी दिस इज़ द पावर of Atmanirbharta, and this is the power of self-reliance that we see in these equipment and weapon systems that are on display for the Republic Day parade. And this time there are many gun systems, many other drone systems and weapon systems that are here for the first time, because after Operation Sindoor, this is the first time when on Republic Day occasion we will be witnessing the power of India's growing drone Shakti, counter drones, the radars, and also the artillery gun systems. Indian Army is focusing on the modernization of its equipment, and we see a lot of new generation weapon systems out here. What you see is the Shaktiban. This is the new generation specialized HMV vehicle, which is designed on the cutting edge concept of surveillance and targeting. It serves a premier platform for India's niche technology. So this is the Shaktiban, where you see the swarm drones, the Sky Striker, new generation, and Harop drones also. We see the mini Harpy also on this Shaktiban, which is displayed out here, which is going to be a part of the Indian Army's contingent, the Republic Day, where we will be giving out a strategic message along with showcasing the power and the grandeur of the Indian Armed Forces. And Divyastra is another example of how India and Indian Army is changing, modernizing with the need and preparing for the future wars. You see multiple drones out here, the loitering munitions also, the different variety which has been combined together for complex operations and the battles that needs to be prepared, that India needs to be prepared for in the future. And this is how the procurements have been going on at a very steady pace, especially under the emergency procurement systems, where we see a lot of new weapons, including the drones, the counter-drone systems, the specialized vehicles that are being deployed at different places. This is Krishna unmanned ground vehicle. So in this era of modernization and AI, Indian Army is also focusing a lot on the procurement of these vehicles. This is Nigrah unmanned ground vehicle and Krishna unmanned ground vehicles. So from unmanned drones, unmanned aerial vehicles, counter drone systems, now we have these ground vehicles that can be operated without any soldier. So this is the power of modern technology on which Indian Army is focusing. So here we are showing you on India Today how Indian Army is going to display its strength, its prowess, its technological changes, advancements, and also commitment for national security and sovereignty. So this is a moment of pride for all Indians as we bring you this special coverage from Kartavya Path, where Indian Army and other forces are preparing for the Republic Day grandeur. Indian Army is continuously advancing to enhance its firepower, and this is the Nag missile system. This is the tracked Nag missile system. We also call it NAMIS, and India is procuring and developing these systems indigenously. What is the capability of this system? To talk more about it, I have with me नायब सूबेदार रविंदर सर. ये बताएगा कि क्या खास बात है इस सिस्टम के बारे में और कैसे हमें ये ज़्यादा ताकतवर बनाती है फौज को.
जी जी, ये नाग मिसाइल सिस्टम है. इसके अंदर 4 लॉन्चर लगे हुए हैं जो कि दुश्मन के टैंक को फायर एंड फॉरगेट मिसाइल लगी है जो 5 किलोमीटर रेंज पे दुश्मन के टारगेट को बर्बाद करने की क्षमता रखती है.
ये भारत में ही बना है, ये खास बात है.
जी, ये भारत के DRDL सिकंदराबाद से बना हुआ है.
कैसे जो भारत में बने हुए हथियार हैं वो कैसे हमें और ज़्यादा आत्मविश्वास देते हैं जब हम लड़ने जा रहे हैं, सोल्जर्स लड़ने जा रहे हैं, उसे पता है भारत का सिस्टम है.
जी देखो, ये भारत निर्मित है इसलिए हमें इस पे गर्व है और इसके साथ काम करते हुए हमें बहुत खुशी होती है, जिसकी वजह से हम मन लगा के इनके साथ काम करते हैं तो ये हमें 100% कैपेबल भी करते हैं. तो उसी हिसाब से ये हमें अच्छा साथ देते हैं हमारा.
अभी 26 जनवरी की परेड के लिए लगातार आप लोग तैयारी कर रहे हैं. कितने दिनों से इस डिसिप्लिन में कदम ताल के साथ इस इक्विपमेंट को लेकर आप लोग?
जी, ये देखो, कोई भी चीज़ ना, किसी चीज़ को कामयाब बनाने के लिए हमें उसकी रिहर्सल ज़रूरी है और रिहर्सल ही हमें कामयाब बनाती है. तो हम पिछले 1.5-2 महीने से इसकी रिहर्सलें कर रहे हैं.
तो ये जो सिस्टम है जब ये चलता है कर्तव्य पथ पर तो आपको क्या कैसा फील होता है?
जी, ये तो हमारा सौभाग्य है कि हम यहाँ पे आके ये कर रहे हैं. ये हमारी यूनिट और हमारे लिए बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है.
आपसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. सो दिस इज वन सच सिस्टम विच मेक्स ऑल इंडियंस प्राउड एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द one of the showstoppers of the Indian Army's Republic Day contingent, where we'll be seeing multiple equipment, weapon systems, platforms, and many such platforms that will be here for the first time, that will be showing how with Atmanirbharta, Indian Army is modernizing and enhancing its capabilities. From line of actual control to line of control, the armored power of Indian Army is the actual muscle power, and here we see the T-90 Bhishma tanks that are a part of the contingent at the Kartavya Path for the Republic Day, where we see the power of Indian Army's tank. And to talk more about this particular tank, the capabilities, I have with me Captain Vipanjot Virk. Sir, a very warm welcome on India Today. We would like to know more about the power of T-90 Bhishma.
This is a tank T-90 Bhishma equipped with 125 mm smoothbore gun. This giant machine weighs 46 ton and can achieve a speed up to 50 to 60 kilometer in all different kind of terrains. And from last RD parade, we have done some modifications on this. As you can see, this is a cope cage in-house built. We have done the modification to protect this from top attack and drone attacks. In addition to that, you can see, ma'am, there are 2 different type of drones. One is a grenade dropping drone and another one is a surveillance drone. It is equipped with both type of drones.
So this is the drone which has been here equipped with this particular tank. These are the modifications which the Indian Army has done over these tanks, looking at the scenario, looking at Operation Sindoor and many other operations that are going on. So why it is important, and we take lessons also from the conflict. So why it is important to keep on modifying ourselves?
As a part of modernization, it is very important, and as we have seen recently in Operation Sindoor, that the complete warfare was changed with the involvement of drones. So to protect ourselves, as top attack is prevalent in today's drone warfare, so we have equipped it with the modern cope cages. In addition to that, we have also utilized drones for reconnaissance of the complete op area reconnaissance of the area, so which provide us due surveillance in the area about the enemy and information about enemy.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So now these tanks are not only the killer machines, but they also have eyes and they can protect themselves with this special camouflage which has been now created over them to protect themselves in the battlefield. So this is how the Indian Army keeps on modifying, modernizing its equipment, and that too with self-reliance. So the dependence on other countries is reducing, and there are thousands of equipment and weapon systems that are now in the no import list, so that India becomes completely self-reliant, especially when it comes to battlefield. The marching contingents of the Indian Army not only show the skill, the discipline, but also the specialized infantry power of Indian Army. And here is the contingent of mixed scouts who are deployed at various terrains, especially along the high altitude region, be it Ladakh, be it Arunachal. And these are the soldiers who are defending our nation in tough terrain conditions on the high altitude areas, on the terrain where a normal person cannot even sustain himself, cannot even survive there for a long period of time. And that kind of a challenging terrain, these scouts, they are 24/7 standing tall, defending the sovereignty of the country. To know more about this contingent, I have with me Lieutenant Amit Chaudhary, who's going to tell us more about these scouts who are here. Tell us about this contingent, why is it special, and are we seeing them here for the first time on the Republic Day?
Yes, ma'am. This is mixed scouts contingent. It has come up for the first time here at participating in Republic Day Parade 2026. So troops consist of Arunachal Scouts, Ladakh Scouts, Kumaon Scouts, Dogra Scouts, Ladakh Scouts, and Sikkim Scouts. So this is the construction of the contingent. There are 144 ORs, 3 JCOs, and 1 officer.
Is there a special war cry for the scouts, or it is different for everyone?
Ma'am, it's different for every battalion, ma'am.
So how do you lead them, and how do you keep the spirit? Have you got a slogan here for the Republic Day?
There's no certain slogan. To josh up, we do battalion songs, regimental songs from each battalion, ma'am.
Can we hear one or
Right, ma'am. I'll sing.
So here we need to keep the teams on spirits, on high spirits, and when they are training, when they are rehearsing for more than a month for the Republic Day Parade, this is difficult and challenging because of the weather conditions, and also to coordinate and team up with the other contingents of the Indian Army and other services. So what we are seeing here is the specialized contingent, the scouts. These are mixed scouts. This is the special contingent because this is making a debut at the Republic Day Parade in 2026. So these are the defenders, and they are the snow warriors. They have been on ground when the weather is turning brutal, and we see them here at the Kartavya Path. They are clad in their special snow uniform. This is the attire they are symbolizing. They are the snow warriors, and what we are now seeing that they will be teaming up for a special Josh Up song when they march on Kartavya Path. So this is how this special contingent is keeping its spirit high. बदलू राम का बदम जमीन के नीचे है और हमें उसका राशन मिलता है. This is the special song which keeps the Josh high, and this is the spirit of these soldiers that despite challenges keeps them strong, and they defend the borders in extreme conditions. This is one glimpse of the Indian Army's prowess, Indian Army's dedication in tough situations. For the first time, we will be seeing the Bhairav Battalion on Kartavya Path. One such battalion which has been newly raised to bridge the gap between the conventional infantry and the special forces is the Bhairav Battalion. And the battalion which we see here is the 4 Bhairav of Sikhlai. And this has the special forces capability. It is equipped with advanced surveillance, precision weapons and modern mobility. Bhairav expands Commander's operational reach, and it is rooted in the proud Sikh Light Infantry legacy. It embodies courage, discipline, technologically driven combat excellence for future warfare. And these Bhairav battalions, which have been newly raised, especially after Operation Sindoor, they signify that how Indian Army's infantry and these Bhairav battalions are ready for quick responses for any kind of threats along any border. So here on Kartavya Path, when we see Bhairav battalion and how they march, it keeps all our Indians proud, and it is an assurance from the Indian Army that for every challenge, Indian Army is keeping itself ready. This drill not only shows how fierce and how powerful these soldiers are, but they are disciplined with the spirit of love for Mother India. And this is the special kind of march that we see here with the Bhairav battalions on Kartavya Path. These are comparatively smaller in size. The Bhairav battalions are smaller in size, and they are ready for any kind of battle. I have with me the contingent commander of Bhairav battalion with me. Sir, very warm welcome and congratulations that you are here for the first time on Kartavya Path, which is specialized newly raised unit. Tell us more about this contingent.
Thank you. We are the newest, I would say, the recently raised battalion in the Indian Army, and we feel very lucky, or this is the, I would say, this is the first instance that it has happened that a new battalion which has been raised and given the opportunity to march onto the Army Day and also onto the Republic Day. So we are the first of this kind. We have been given this opportunity, and we feel very privileged to do this, and we are completely fully ready for this. We have put in almost 2 months of hard work to reach up to the standards and live up to the expectations of Kartavya Path.
So when we see other contingents and when we see the Bhairav battalions, the marching style is little different. Tell us about that.
The marching style is different from other contingents because other contingents, they march in their ceremonial dress and onto the ceremonial drum beats. While Bhairav battalion, they march or they replicate this Hell March, which is being done by special forces of our army. And this is all we are doing Hell March, and that is onto the beats of our motivational song, or you can say our this Desh Yuva Mohe Hai. We are doing Hell March onto this song. So that is completely different from that form of marching, which is ceremonial, and this is Hell March.
So this is a specialized unit. This is comparatively smaller in size, much more capable, much more fierce. And is that also being reflected when they are marching on Kartavya?
I think the best answer to this, it would be when you will be seeing us marching onto the Kartavya Path. I think you at that moment you will get the appropriate answer to this by seeing our drill and seeing the level of their voice and enthusiasm that they would be having.
So it will be scaring all the adversaries, we can say.
I would say for the people who are sitting over here right now, they are not our adversaries. These are our own people.
People from across the borders will also be watching us.
Absolutely, I think it will give the impact for which we are doing this, and they will get their own message.
Any special weapons also being carried here?
No. Right now we are not carrying any special weapon. We are carrying our assault rifle along with us.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. And we will be witnessing for the first time Bhairav battalion on Kartavya Path with their special marching contingents, with their special marching style, with their special war cries, slogans, and their josh, their spirit, their fierceness, and also their preparedness that is ready to counter any kind of threat across borders. It's indeed special to see the men who've been guarding the borders marching skillfully at Kartavya Path. And this is a very special regiment. This is Jackli, which has been keeping the valley safe against all challenges, all odds. And recently in Operation Sindoor, we've seen their valor. This contingent is marching on Kartavya Path for Republic Day Parade. They've been here rehearsing for over a month to give you the best march past. And here I have two officers who are leading this contingent. I have with me Captain Vedant Sethi, Captain Anand A. We'll speak to them. Sir, a very warm welcome and thanks for speaking to us. How do you feel when you are leading this contingent of these brave men?
Ma'am, it is indeed a matter of pride leading my contingent in the Republic Day Parade. It is after 4 years that contingent of Jacklai is coming for the Republic Day Parade, and being a part of this fraternity, being able to lead your contingent is one of the dream come true.
Most recently, we've seen Operation Sindoor, though complete armed forces have been there. But when we talk about this particular regiment, it has been a special contingent and it has been protecting the valley. What do you have to say about the experiences and how do you keep yourself spirited in those challenges?
As you know, the Jacklai soldiers are from the valley, they are the sons of the soil, and their inherent motivation for being in the armed forces is their childhood, the memories that they have seen of the problems, the hardship that they faced during those times. So, indeed, when I am with my men, the men share their stories, their difficulties, that give me another sense and another turnout of what the situation was, and it is always every night, every day and night, we go through those stories, those reminders, how important it is for us to safeguard our countries and our homes.
You are representing your regiment out here, and when you are with this contingent, how do you prepare and how much hard work goes into it?
Well, it's been almost 3 months that we have been preparing for the Republic Day Parade, and we have spent sleepless nights, days, and whatnot. The contingent out here, they have been practicing throughout these 3 months and well prepared for the parade.
This is extraordinary energy. What is the secret of this energy?
The secret is our Josh and the inherent ability and the quality of a men to give our best in every day, every situation throughout day and night.
We've been seeing a lot of calls and slogans for to josh up the contingents. Do you also follow some of these, and can we see a glimpse of that?
Yeah, sure. Like when we are marching, we are singing our regimental song, and we would just give a glimpse of that. The boys will be singing that. Sub-regimental song.
So now we'll be hearing the regimental song of Jacklai, and this is the song that not only keeps the contingent together, keeps it strong, keeps it spirited, and every regiment has its own special songs, own war cries, own slogans. This is Jacklai. Balidanam Veer Lakshanam. Sacrifice is the symbol of the brave. And this is the song which they are singing. This song is keeping our hearts full of pride and gratefulness to all these brave men in uniform who not only fight at the borders, but they are also representing the skill, the grandeur of the Indian Armed Forces on the Kartavya Path for the Republic Day Parade. This is the animal contingent and the double hump camel or the Bactrian camel that is special to Ladakh, and it is participating in the Republic Day Parade for the first time. These camels are now being used by the Indian Army for logistic purposes, and they will be here at Kartavya Path. And they will be here at Kartavya Path for the Republic Day Parade. आप कुछ बताएंगे सर इसके बारे में? So this is the Bactrian camel. This is the double hump camel which can survive in Ladakh, and this is now at Kartavya Path, which is displaying the strength of the Indian Army's animal contingents too. So this is being used for logistic purposes. So from drones to animals to camels, we are seeing a lot of innovations also in the army, lot of modernization, and also the traditional methods that are now being used by the Indian Army. So this is how we are seeing that this is the animal contingent of the Indian Army, which is marching at the Kartavya Path. These are the camels that are found in the Ladakh area, and now they are being used at that difficult terrain to carry the loads, to carry the logistics, whatever is required in those areas. We also see the ponies which have been here. Sir, आप कुछ बताएंगे अपने साथी के बारे में?
ये झंस्कारी पोनीस है। ये हम लोग ग्लेशियर में ड्यूटी करते हैं, नॉर्थ ग्लेशियर और सेंट्रल ग्लेशियर में। ये हम लोग 60 से 70 केजी तक वजन लेके ऊपर पोस्टों में ड्यूटी करते हैं। बस यही है, हम -40 डिग्री तक ये ठंड में भी ड्यूटी कर सकते हैं। इसके ऊपर स्नोफॉल होता है तब भी ये ड्यूटी करता है। दुर्गम रास्ता होता है जैसे कि करावास वगैरह होता है बर्फ़ में, तो उस पर भी ये आराम से ड्यूटी कर सकते हैं।
So for the difficult terrain where it is difficult for the vehicles to move, these ponies, Janskari ponies and the double ham camels, they are now helping the Indian Army to keep the borders mobile, to keep the borders safe, with the Indian Army deployed there in extreme weather conditions. These animals can survive in -40 degrees, and that is how they are now being friends for the Indian Army. They are helping them to strengthen their capabilities, and they are marching at the Kartavya Path for the first time. So these animals are showing how the Indian Army is also now using the local resources, the local animals, and they are being trained according to the needs of the Indian Army, and they are helping the army. Indian Army is well equipped to counter the aerial threats, and Abhr, the medium range surface to air missile system, is one such equipment that is being displayed here to show the prowess of the Indian Army. To know more about the capabilities of MRSAM, I have with me Captain Tanish Sharma. Tanish sir, I would like to know about the capabilities of MRSAM and why it is so important when it comes to the air defense capabilities of India.
Abra is a medium-range surface-to-air missile weapon system which provides area ID cover against hostile enemy threats. It is usable against aircrafts, Raptors, supersonic and subsonic missiles, and gives area ID cover to ground assets and ground forces.
We talk a lot about indigenization. Do we also see the element of Atmanirbhar?
Yes, definitely. All the systems are mounted on 8x8 HMVs which are made by Tata. Moreover, this system is made in collaboration with DRDO and RCI Hyderabad. Apart from this, this system has a range of 70 kilometers. Missile has a targeting capability of 70 kilometers, and radar has a range of 300 kilometers.
So how does it feel when you are leading this kind of a weapon, this kind of a system on Kartavya Path?
It's really a privilege for me, and it's fascinating to lead a contingent. First of all, I'm really privileged to represent my unit, which is 501 AD Missile Regiment MRSM, and it's a matter of pride that I am here. As you see, the thrill, enthusiasm everyone is filled with. So it's a great pride. Everyone is filled with Josh.
We've seen a number of conflicts starting from Russia, Ukraine to Operation Sindoor, and the capabilities of a good air defense system is very important. So how do you think MRSM is very important in that
See,
aspect?
with the changing dynamics of air defense, nowadays all the firings have been done on the same aspects only. The domain has been completely changing. Since it has shifted to air domain, so having a good air capability, air defense system is very much the need of the hour. So MRSM weapon system is one such system which is capable of handling such threats.
Thank you so much for speaking to India Today. So this is MRSAM, one such weapon system which the adversaries are scared of because they have extraordinary capabilities to counter any kind of aerial threat with a range of 70 kilometers. So it features an advanced radar and mobile launchers. It is used by the Indian Army, Navy and the Air Force in various configurations. This is the medium-range surface-to-air missile that engages the aerial targets, and with this is the star of Operation Sindoor, Akash missile systems. They are again the indigenous air defense power of India. We've seen how they have not only neutralized the threat, the enemy threats during Operation Sindoor, but they have created devastation for Pakistan. So these are the weapon systems that are being shown during the Republic Day parade to give a strategic message and to show the country that operational readiness is the priority with skill, modernization and the technology. An eagle on every arm, and to empower that eagle, we see the drone Shakti This is the Eagle Prahar, and for the first time we are witnessing this as a part of the weapon display in the Republic Day Parade. To know more about the capabilities of this drone Shakti, I have with me Captain Deepajyoti Mukherjee. Sir, what is special about this system?
Ma'am, as we have seen in the recently ongoing global conflicts, drones have become integral components of modern-day multi-domain warfare, and the modern battlefield relies heavily on drones for achieving its mission. So this drone Shakti vehicle is based on an 8x8 Tatra, which helps it to match its mobility with the mechanized forces, and this promotes the in-situ repair of drones in the operational areas itself, and prevents the backloading of damaged drones to the rear for repairs. So this helps to enhance the operational availability and mission reliability of the drones.
We are seeing a lot of indigenous content, and here also everything has been made in India.
Yes, ma'am, this is completely designed in-house. It has been developed last month itself. 2 such vehicles have been developed. One vehicle took part in the Army Day Parade in Jaipur as well. And it's a great honor that this vehicle will make its debut on the Kartavya Path on 26th of Jan.
This is how you see technology is now being inherited into the forces.
Yes, ma'am, since this is the decade of transformation and technological infusion. And since the last few years, a lot of emphasis has come up on new generation warfare and new generation technology, the use of new generation equipments as a whole. So yes, this is also a step towards that direction itself.
Thank you so much for speaking to India Today. So this is the integration of man, machine, technology and modernization that we see on Kartavya Path for the first time in Drone Shakti, which will be a game changer for the drone prowess of the Indian Army. Now we are joined by Karan Arjun of Kartavya Path this year. Yes, these are the black kites of the Indian Army's RVC contingent who are making a debut at Kartavya Path this year for the Republic Day Parade. What is their significance? How they are helping the Army in keeping the nation safe? To know more about this, I have with me Captain Harshita, who is going to tell us about Karan and Arjun and also their role in the Indian Army. Welcome to India Today, Captain Harshita. What is so special about these 2 special guests who are making a debut here?
The 4 Raptors that you can see are a part of RVC contingent this time, and it is the first time that Raptors are walking the Republic Day Parade, and it is truly a matter of pride and honor to be a part of such a contingent as their contingent commander. These birds are mainly trained for anti-drone operations and surveillance purpose. So they have a camera mounted on their heads that are utilized for surveillance operations, and their training takes place in RVC Center and College, Meerut Cant.
How do you communicate with them and how do you train them, make friends with them? Because after all, in the battleground, you have to fight together.
So training any animal involves a lot of neuroscience, and if you understand the science behind training those animals, then these birds and animals are highly trainable. And that is what we have been doing as well. Based on our experience, we modify our ways and we understand the science behind it, and that is how we incorporate the science part into training these animals.
Their names are quite interesting. How have you named them? Any special story behind it?
No, actually, there's no specific method of naming them, but they have been so dear to us that we have named them Karan and Arjun.
So this is Karan and that is Arjun?
This is Karan and this one is Arjun.
Okay. And we see 2 more out there, 2 more black kites there. What are their names?
They are Samba and Simba.
Samba, Simba, Karan and Arjun. So they are walking the Republic Day Parade this year. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So this is how the Indian Army is not only modernizing but utilizing every capability, be it in the RVCs, these special combatants who are a part of the Republic Day Parade. They've been helping the Army with the counter-drone operations, with a camera mounted on their heads, and they are also skillfully representing the strength, the combat capability of India's Army. This is Shivani Sharma with camera person Loken Pandey for India Today from Kartavya Path, New Delhi.